Oh, my mic doesn't work? Oh, sure it does. Yeah, it's working. It's working, bro. It's just not close. I got the fan blowing on me too. It's super hot. Yeah, what up? Hello, bro. We're just gonna be one question. How did you learn Lua? How do I look, RZ? How are you, RZ? How are you, bro? Did you get a workout in? I did a little bit of workouts. Dude, RZ, like, kettlebells are weird. Like, I don't feel it when I'm doing it, like, half the time. But then I end up feeling it later, like, after the fact. Kettlebells are really weird, bro. I'm still getting used to it. Leg day? Shit. I'm trying to do legs every day, bro. I have chicken legs unless I hit them shits every single fucking day. Like, literally 6 days a week. Do you fuck with clankers? What is clankers, bro? Yo, what up, Austin? Queen is crazy, bro. Yo. Like, already, bro, I'm getting gaslighted by chat and the stream just started. Holy shit. That offensive to me? I'm a chicken? What are we talking about, bro? Alright, yo, do a kettlebell. Leg day once a year is crazy. Nah, I want to start hitting them shits every day, but with the kettlebell, I'm working my legs and other. But also, them fucking, like, weird twists we were doing that one day got my legs fucked up. Got my booty fucked up. Got my, like, hams fucked up. Like, all the whole legs are fucked up except my calves. I never really worked calves, though. Okay, I find this to be interesting. So I guess, like, some people's calves don't grow with the rest of their legs. Is that true? Like, they actually have to work out the calves. I, like, never do calves. And I, like, never, like, focus on my calves. But my calves get thicker as I work my upper legs. So I don't know if that's genetics or, like, what that is exactly. But, yeah. The chicken legs. I do have chicken legs, like, for sure. I have to work them bitches hella hard. Alright. I think we're gonna get some coding in, dude. We're gonna be using a util that I made years ago that that I haven't used in like a very long time. A very long time. What do I do for work? Like, what do you mean, bro? What do you mean, stick? Working out? Or like a job? Like a job? Right now, Roblox development, bro. Censoring what word? Yeah, I just noticed that. That is actually crazy. Yo, that's fucking crazy, bro. That's genuinely fucking crazy. Holy shit. Alright, what am I don't know how I'm gonna do this, bro, because I don't know, bro. Let's just work through it, I guess. So at the start, I guess we're just gonna be building out a game loop right now. We're just gonna be building out a game loop right now. What's your opinion on coding with TypeScript instead of Lua? Unnecessary. Unnecessary and ridiculous, to be honest. But if you're somebody who's already like a software engineer, or you're already hardcore into web dev to the point where you're actively using TypeScript and you're fluent like you can work efficiently in TypeScript, then go for it. Like that's up to you. So programmer's choice, but if none of that applies to you, it's absolutely ridiculous. All right, we're gonna be building out a game loop. So the first thing we need is for this, hold on, I'm gonna build it up here. We're gonna be writing notes so we can like really stay organized. So the first thing we need is a camera sequence. Well, actually, no, we need to make sure. Make sure players are loaded in. And maybe what we're going to be using for that is character appearance loaded, okay? So let's say we'll have like maybe camera sequence, not sumo. No, we're not working on sumo ball tonight. We're not working on sumo ball tonight. I'm going to spend like roughly an hour working on a new game. And I don't want to give away the name of the game, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty hype about it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty hype about it. That's why it's called Untitled Farming Game. It has nothing to do with farming, bro. It's just like a random name I chose, so I don't want to give away the actual name. As it's in the studio, steal a knockback is crazy. RZ, that idea is terrible. I think that's the worst idea we've ever had in chat. You should your idea privileges have been revoked, okay? No more ideas coming from RZ. Holy shit. Utter fucking trash. What the fuck? RZ, bro. Thank you for dethroning me for the worst idea in chat history. Austin, I'm not gonna lie. Steal a knockback was worse. I'm not gonna lie. But your ideas are pretty shit too, bro. Like your idea of privileges are almost revoked too, bro. You're on thin ice basically. But steal a stick, steal it. Yo, RZ, I'm gonna give you some advice, bro. Don't make a steal game, okay? Don't ever make a steal game, bro. Because those ideas are actually fucking garbage, bro. Holy shit. I'm not even kidding. That is crazy, bro. No, it's not crazy, though. It's not crazy, Austin. You're on thin ice, bud. Alright, what's the thing? Once characters are loaded in, we're gonna have a camera sequence. Camera sequence. Bro, these are $1 million ideas? Are we dead ass? Are we dead ass? Steal a stick, and steal a knockback. Are we dead ass? He just doesn't have the vision. All right. All right. More gaslight then. All right, bro. All right. How about this? How about this, bro? How about this? How about this, bro? Alright, how about this, bro? How about this? We'll get this, bro. Grow assist? Jesus fucking Christ, dude. What's LWK? Every time I think about making a game, I took on the front page and see some slop that makes millions of dollars and just demotivates me because of the low effort that puts in. Well, don't let it demotivate you, bro. And that's honestly, you need to reprogram the way you're thinking about that, all right? You need to like focus on low key. Yeah, I would just say low key at that point. That's crazy. It's kind of a crazy What do you call that? An affirmation? Affirmation? No, that's not an affirmation. What is that? What the fuck am I saying, bro? What abbreviation, bro? I don't fucking know. Whatever. I don't know the word for that, bro. Whatever. But synonym. No. That's not a synonym. That's not a synonym. Nah, but alright. Alright, what you need to do, Stick? What you need to do, Stick? Bro, it's just so standard for when I text, so I just incorporate it everywhere. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Alright, here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? All you gotta do is reprogram your brain. Don't let... Every time you see a game doing shit on Roblox, which is like majority of the fucking games on Roblox that have success, right? Majority of them are just kind of slop type games. Then they get updates down the road after the success, right? Like a lot of games that are on the first page that look good, a lot of them were like sloppy in the beginning, okay? But here's what you gotta do. You gotta reprogram the way you're thinking about it, okay? So like anytime you see some sloppy ass game or shitty ass game, you gotta go, instead of being demotivated because you're like, ah, dude, like they're barely putting in effort into these games, and then getting depressed about it, you got to be like, oh, that's the platform. That's the state of a big majority of the platform right now. Let me like kind of like let me redo yeah, fuck, what's the word, bro? You gotta like come at it. You gotta come at it in a different way. All right, you gotta like readjust or adapt to that. You gotta be like, let me think about my, like what I'm doing in my projects to where I can adapt to the situation. If these guys are getting games out in a few weeks or a month and they're doing really well, let me kind of think about a game that I can also get out in the same time, and maybe it could do really well as well, right? Don't let that shit demotivate you. Let it motivate you and keep the drive going, right? And I always say, like, motivation is bullshit. It's drive that matters. Because I'm seldom motivated, bro. Dude, I work my ass off programming. I seldom am motivated. Most of the time, I'm not motivated, and I don't want to do this shit, like, at all. It's the drive. It's the end goal that I keep in my mind constantly throughout my work that keeps me doing it. You know what I'm saying? Bro, a Lububu? I think that's a game already, no? Thing about slot games is they make a lot but die quick. Passion projects a lot and make a lot and live for years. That's not true, though. That's not necessarily true. Passion projects are... Majority of the time, passion projects do not make anything. Majority of the time, passion projects don't even have success. They don't even get to a point of having success. So... you gotta... That's not really a good thing to think about, you know, like, oh, my passion, because I'm working on a passion project, I'm on the right track. That's not always the case, bro. Most passion projects don't ever get anywhere. That's assuming you can make a fun game loop. Right, exactly, right? So there's more that goes into the passion project. But, yeah, most passion projects don't ever have success, bro. It's the, yeah. A slop isn't going to get anywhere either if you can't make a fun loop. Well, that's the thing, right? Most sloppy games... Is a slop stand for sloppy, bro? Most, like, shitty games that we would consider shitty are just non-stop dopamine triggers, okay? So the player is going through a non-stop, constant, you know, dopamine situation where they're just triggering dopamine every second or so, right? Multiple times a minute. So that's why they do so well. And then they do die because there's usually like a lack of content, you know, and it's like the same, it gets repetitive. After you like go through a simulator for so long, you know, if there's no like crazy updates or anything, like you're probably just gonna hop off and go to another simulator. Don't the Roblox Discover page look like those? Oh shit, I didn't even send this in chat yet. I meant to do a poll. Fucking Jesus. How do you spell neither, bro? I'm fucking ass at spelling. Yeah, Austin, I was like, I used auto spell or autocorrect or whatever. Shit. Alright, let me go back to this. I'm not even gonna go into studio tonight. There's just no point. Alright, so I'm gonna close out of studio. What changes? I didn't even like make any changes, bro. Alright, whatever. Anyways. Yeah, not gonna go into studio tonight. Steal a Stick is good because you can add like mutations and get that dopamine boost for the kids. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean add mutations, bro? Alright, why are you a dog who wants to steal a stick? I know, that's not... A stick is a fucking stick, bro. W? Are you getting mad votes? Are you getting mad votes? Oh shit, total fumble, total fumble. Total fumble, bro. Come on, bro. Damn. Should I end it there? Should I end the poll there just so it hits total fumble? Should I not even give it a chance to Grog, do you make any money from Roblox currently or not yet? Not from Roblox directly, no. Not yet anyways. Here very soon though. Very, very soon. So I was working for companies for years and then I stopped. And now I'm trying to make my own game. So yeah, and I know I can very soon, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if I started earning like by the end of this month. Steal a purse is actually a good idea, I'm not gonna lie. That hasn't been done before. That's actually such a good idea. Austin, make it, bro. Steal a purse is actually a good idea. Like dead ass. Dead ass, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. A bunch of grannies walking down the line with their purses. I'm dead ass. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, that's actually a good idea. RZ, why couldn't you be more like Stick, RZ? Whatever. That's neither here nor there. Alright. Shit, what am I doing? That real. What about grow a career? That's already a game, bro. That's already out. Grow a career, grow a business. Both of those are out, I believe. Steal a job? I think that's a flop. Bro. Steal a job's a flop. Maybe not. Because you can just have workers and shit. Have them going down the line. Bro, these steal games, I'm still kind of flabbergasted that these steal games are even a thing, bro. Like, that's genuinely crazy. I don't get it. What's a good countdown for seconds, bro? Like 7 seconds, bro? I think 7, bro. They're promoting theft IRL. Next week, gonna have steal a credit card. I'm not gonna lie, those are good ideas. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are actually good ideas, bro. Character appearance loaded is so buns. Why is it buns? I've used it like once. I don't know if I kept using it or not. I can't remember how it was working. I don't think I had any issues with it, though. But what else would you use other than character appearance loaded? I'm just gonna use, the thing is, I'm just gonna use character appearance loaded. If their entire appearance isn't actually loaded, I really don't care. I'm still gonna run it. Because I feel like if character appearance loaded has ran, then the character is for certain in the game, no? Like they're at least able to move their character, no? So I think, you know what I'm saying? Like I think I'm gonna use it anyways, but I don't know what else I would use. I haven't looked at anything else, so this is just off the top of my head. Still candy from a baby, still money from corporate entities. Jesus Christ, bro. Yo, RZ, they're kind of cooking, dude. They're kind of cooking. I'm not gonna lie, they're kind of cooking, bro. No, they're cooking, bro. They're cooking RZ. Yo, that's actually like $1 million idea. I'm not gonna lie. Still money from corporate entities. It's like $1 million idea, bro. I dead ass. Conk is crazy. Can you explain the difference between using knit and just doing it wrong? Dude, what the fuck questions are you asking, bro? Like, what the fuck? Alright, yo. Module strips. I mean, yeah, basically. Knit, like, I don't know. The difference between using knit and just doing it raw. I mean, yeah, RZ's kind of right, I guess. It really, though, she is, like, here she is. I always default sheets. I'm trying to get wisdom from the Luau wizard. I get wisdom from the Luau wizard. I don't know why that's taking me so long to register what he's saying right now. Yo, what up, sir? Are you saying that I'm the Luau wizard, bro? I'm actually ass at coding. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here in front. I'm pretty dog shit. I'm just above average in the Roblox space, like fairly above average in the Roblox space. But I'm not really all that great. I don't think so. Would you rather gain muscle or gain eagers? What's an eager? How do I work for companies? I feel like I can. You gotta be good at selling yourself. It all comes down to selling yourself, RZ. It all comes down to really just how good are you at selling yourself. How did you learn to script Lua? I got asked this by somebody else. Did I even answer? Didn't you ask me? I don't even know if I answered you. I got sidetracked. Hit the corner and sell yourself. Jesus fucking Christ. Yo. It's one of the most highest levels of human readability, which is why Roblox has been on. What the fuck are we talking about? But what would you choose? So, alright, so I learned, so yeah, RZ, you gotta, I actually have a few videos. Search through my videos, like just scroll down through my videos. You'll end up seeing some that might be a Bart Simpson's character on it as a thumbnail. That means I'm doing a face cam video. And it's just like straight face video. And one of them is me going over how to get a job. Watch those videos. But in a nutshell, you have to be really good at selling yourself. And that's what it all comes down to at the end of the day. It's just how good are you at selling yourself? Are you able to land that job? Because like 8 to 9 times out of 10, they're hiring you because of you and your mindset, not because of how good you are at the actual skill. Almost anybody that knows how to do what the job is asking for them to do, you know what I mean? Like, there's a ton of people that can do it, but they want to know if you meet certain criteria. behaviorally, and mindset wise, are you good at collaborating with others? Are you good at handling drama and deflecting like drama and not responding poorly to drama situations? Are you good at asking questions? One of the big, all right, actually, why did I quit? Because companies are, dude, my experience working at companies and for the Roblox has been the worst work experience of my whole life. For the most part, the money was really good. I'm not gonna lie, but the people I was interacting with outside of Dubbit was the best. Dubbit was actually a good work experience 90% of the time. Maybe 95% of the time, really. It was a really good work experience. So Dubbit was really good, but GameFam and Carta was just complete utter dog shit. Squid Games and Brain Rot? I don't know. Bro, it baffles me how a YouTuber, Roblox developer sell some stupid ass course when you can learn it in a month to 6 months. What are we talking about? What are we learning, Stick, in a month to 2 months, a month to 6 months? I'm not gonna lie. How much did I get paid at GameFam? 55K salary at GameFam. And then actually I was also working at Dubbit. I was working at GameFam and Dubbit at the same time. So I was making over 100K salary. But anyways, just look at the trending tab. Every top game is either a brain rot game or a stupid game variant. Alright, fuck, you asked me so many questions and I'm trying to like keep up with chat. Alright, fuck chat for a second. Let me just answer that shit. Yeah, but that's gonna change in a month. That is Austin, yeah, you're really right. You're really right about that. There's always some like new trend of game. And yeah, so at some point it is kind of like not worth it to hop on the bandwagon unless you can have a really good unique concept and also make sure your game's engaging enough, and you know what I mean. But anyways, all right, so what do you mean you're bad? You have nothing to say you're bad about? Create the wave or ride it type of thing. Yeah. All right, so all right, how can you get a job, bro? First of all, create a landing page. I think RZ, you missed our marketing class where we were like literally going over marketing for like an hour and a half or so on stream the other day. And in that we were going over landing pages. So portfolio, people have the wrong idea about portfolios. I'm gonna hide chat for a second just so I can get through this, just so I can answer RZ's question. Yeah, so landing page, okay? People have the wrong idea about portfolios usually. So what people do with portfolios that they do wrong is they put an about me, they put their profile picture sometimes, they put a navigation bar at the top. Like, you're not a dentist office, you're not a library, you don't need an index of pages. You know what I mean? Like, what the purpose of a portfolio is to show off your skills, is to show off a little bit about you, which can be shown through your projects that you work on, through your art or your projects, whatever it is that you're creating, whatever it is your skill does, right? Your choices in showing off how you use your skill is your about me. You don't need an about me because that's you and your skill, right? And you don't need a nav bar because the only purpose of a portfolio is to show your skill. So you have a one pager, no navigation, no nothing, no homepage, no nothing, no profile pic, no about me section, no table of contents. I don't even know what else you could have on a portfolio. I've seen some crazy portfolios where it's like you got to search through the freaking site to get to the person's actual skill and display of skills, right? Dude, actually, should I show you guys my portfolio? I don't know if I want to like dox myself like that. I don't know if I want to dox myself because it has my last name on it. All right. It's actually it's actually on my GitHub, so it really doesn't matter. All right, I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys my portfolio, just so you can see a really good example of what I'm talking about right now. Let me show y'all real quick. All right. Let me see real quick. Let me see where it is. I'm gonna find it. Here it is. I'm using GitHub Pages. Also, GitHub Pages, really good site. It's free hosting, and you get to learn GitHub. You get to learn more about GitHub and how to host websites for free using GitHub Pages. Really, really cool. So I recommend, if you're doing a portfolio, use GitHub Pages. If you're a programmer, obviously, not if you're like an artiste or something. You feel me? All right. All right. I'm gonna just I'm gonna freaking remove that. All right. I think that's fine. Okay, so here's what a freaking baller portfolio looks like. All right. What's up, Deceived? What's up, bro? Here's what a baller. Yo, thanks for the follow, bro, on Twitch. Here's what a baller portfolio looks like, and yeah, and we can even do the version where it's vertical, so it gives you a better idea of what a landing page is, because a landing page you want to be able to scroll down. All right, you don't want to be able to have to look side to side. You just want to be able to scroll down vertically, very clean like that. Yeah, I know. I'm putting it up right now. So yeah, here's the landing page, right? So this is the landing page right here. So I understand that video is the leading form of presentation online, right? If you're presenting something online, video is the leading form of that, instead of like having paragraphs and pictures and stuff like that, right? So just have a video, okay? So as you can see, oh fuck, I opted out of the music. We gotta go back to our Kingdom Hearts music now. All right, so
I can create an account. And I can log in. I can add an item. Here's the item that I just submitted. I can edit it if I'd like.
No, they don't. All right. Let me run through the portfolio real quick, and then I'm going to go over it, okay? This is a landing page. It is a one-pager. There is no way for you to go to another page on this website. It is a single-page website, okay? Project. It goes straight to... It has my name at the very top. It has my job title, what I call myself, which is just for me. I just call myself programmer. I don't have any specific software engineer or all this other shit. I just do programmer. It's just clean and simple, and it's whatever. I don't really care about labels. Now, for this, like, so yeah, name, title, boom, projects instantly. Okay, video format is the leading thing. So, like, for example, I got one of my jobs from posting videos of me going over code on LinkedIn. Nobody else is doing that. And so I haven't been on LinkedIn in a long time. I fucking hate LinkedIn. And so yeah, I'm never on that shit if I'm not actively looking every single day to work for a company. Uncensored, he said job. Yeah. That's funny as fuck. So yeah. But nobody's doing videos. When I was doing videos, no one was doing videos, bro. Do fucking videos. Now, this is just project, right? Project. A little description about what it does. So if they want to read it, there is a full video on what to do. Give me a second, RZ. I'll answer that question in a second.
All right. And then I can also delete it. And I'm gonna go ahead.
For those also who are interested in web dev and software, making a CRUD app, create, read, upload, delete. That's what CRUD stands for. Making a CRUD app is a very good way to break into web dev and software. The U is update, create. Yeah, that's what I said, isn't it? Thanks for the follow, Star. I think I said update. Upload. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. It is update though. Yeah, he's right. Okay. But all right. So yeah. Name, title, projects instantly. At the bottom, have some links to what I do is at the bottom I have experience, companies I've worked for, and then I have links, social links, like GitHub, and links that are important, which is LinkedIn, email, and then GitHub, right? Because I'm a programmer. From what I've heard, it sounds like you hate my portfolio. I don't hate. I don't hate anybody's portfolio. That's a strong word, but I may have things to say about it because what you're doing when you add stuff like an about me, a navigation bar, is you're just not doing a good job at selling yourself well. You're doing a poor job at selling yourself well, and that's just what it is. If I'm a hiring manager and I'm hopping on a portfolio and I have to search through I have like 6 different options of navigation to go through. Even if it's 4, even if it's 3, it's too much. Even if it's 2, it's too much. You know what I mean? Like I have different options of navigation to go through. I have an about me that I can choose to read, and then I have to scroll past that to get down to the goddamn, you know what I mean? It's a lot to do. And by the time they end up seeing your projects, what oftentimes happens, because this is how psychology works, is they've already said no subconsciously. You know what I'm saying? Or if you have a profile picture and there's just something about your face that they subconsciously didn't like, that's an instant no, even though they haven't even, you know what I mean, given you a chance. So that's just what it is in the you know, in the crazy big picture of it all. But yeah, so video of the project, little description of it, with the tech I used for it, you know, and the same thing, and then all the projects, and then a link to a code snippet or the whole entire code of the project, right? And then the experience. This is so outdated, by the way. This is like such an outdated portfolio. I made this years ago. But anyways, okay. So yeah, so that's pretty much a portfolio, bro. So now back to your question, RZ. Do you think I can get hired? Look, I didn't go to college. I didn't go to college at all. I went to college, but I got a DWI, and I was like, okay, I'm not going to college anymore. Like, I just fucked my life up. I was like, yeah. So anyways, but so I didn't really ever go to college. So I'm self-taught, but I have experience. I have I'm fairly well above average when it comes to marketing, and I'm decent at sales. So that's what I have going for me, right? And I'm also, I do have another skill, another quality that I would say helped me out a lot, which is the ability to retain information. Not so much that, but more so the ability to filter out, the ability to learn things very quickly. Like, especially if I'm hyper focused on it and I have a good mindset throughout the days, I'm learning it. Yeah, that would be like the ability to do research, to filter out information. So those things help me a lot as well. Meant for Roblox? Like, what do you mean for Roblox? Like Roblox themselves? I would assume that you wouldn't need college to go work at Roblox. Look, when we're talking programming and we're talking coding, right? If not over 50% of the industry now, especially now, since that whole crazy hype back a few years ago, when there was a large surge of programmers joining that were self-taught and getting hired, if it's not over 50% of the industry at this point, it's damn near still close to it. Because back then it was still close to it. But around 50% of the industry is self-taught. They didn't go to college. Like when it comes to programming and stuff, if you showcase that you know how to do the job, after that, it's just a matter of if they like you as a person, if they would like you as a teammate, if they, you know what I'm saying, if they like your mindset. So oftentimes I've gotten hired just because I had a good mindset in the interviews. And so then that leads me to going over one of the other things. That leads me to go over one of the other things, which is in the interviews, this is very important. So once you get to the interview, it's very important that there's two things I would have to say about this, which are I'm trying to think. I lost train of thought. So if they ever ask you about a problem and you don't know, you spend about maybe 10 seconds thinking about it, 20 seconds thinking about it, you're not sure, immediately after like 10 to 20 seconds, no longer than that, go in and say, okay, I really don't know the answer to this problem, but here's how I would solve it. And what they're looking for is they're looking for your communication. They're looking for you. Are you somebody that is able to admit when they don't know a problem is? Because what happens in a company, they're not looking for the smartest cookies in the box. They're looking for people that operate in an efficient way to save the company money. If you're somebody that's like egoed out and doesn't want to admit when they're wrong or admit when they can't solve a problem or don't know the answer to a problem, that person is going to spend days, if not weeks, on that problem, when it could have been resolved by asking somebody else that maybe has come across that, asking your teammates. So that's what they're looking for. They want you to not sit there for hours and days and weeks on end on a specific problem, and they want you to ask for help, right? And that's just how it works in a team. So that's one thing you got to keep in mind in the interviews is always say you don't know when you don't know, and then say how you would go about solving it. And you're already, by doing that, you're already going to put yourself like well above majority of the, what is this? I'm like clicking stuff at random. All right. That's already going to put you like well above the majority of the conversation. I've been working full time on Roblox for 2 years and never went to college 1 semester. Hell yeah, bro. 2 monitors? No, I don't. I don't have 2 monitors, bro. Yeah, no, I don't have 2 monitors. Uh, what was I saying, bro? Let's get this Kingdom Hearts back up real quick before I forget, because that's really the vibe. Like, would they care if I'm in college versus out of college? Alright. Cool shit, cool shit, cool shit. Yo, what up, Clip? What does skill and knockback mean? That's what I'm saying. You gotta ask RZ that. You gotta ask RZ that, because, Oh, right on, Star. Right on, bro. Yep, I did. I'm like the only one, I think, that made ROAC videos. I didn't even make that many. I just made like a little playlist just for like basic shit. And now I would say they're all pointless. They're not pointless, but it's like I would never go back to stateful components. I only use hooks now, and I'm actually, for this project I'm working on right this very moment, I'm switching to React Lua. I've been using Roact for a minute. I just was using Roact hooks. I haven't used stateful components in a long ass time. Hell yeah. What I don't get about, I don't get it, but like I think it'll be fine. Like we'll see. I haven't set it up yet. You have to import React Lua and React Roblox, which I just find to be kind of weird. And I remember looking at that like a long time ago when I was about to convert, and I just said fuck it. But yeah, we're converting now though. I think I can make something work with the years I have invested in Lua. Hell yeah. RZ, if you're trying to work for a company on Roblox, like there's not that many. So there's like maybe a dozen, if that, like ones that are hiring, like maybe apply, but don't spend too much time on it. You know what I mean? Make a cool, clean portfolio like the one I showed you. Don't spend too much time on it. Apply, and if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, try to get your own game out, dude. I strongly recommend people try to get their own games out. Like, you can have success on Roblox. And I know that I've yet to have like a lot of success on a game, but that doesn't mean I don't understand the platform. That doesn't mean I haven't been working on it for years. And I've worked on big games, or I've seen how these companies operate on the platform. And that also doesn't mean that I haven't spoken with myself dozens of successful developers. So I would say just make your own game, bro. If you can't get a job, like don't spend too much time getting a job. There's not that many companies out there that are involved in hiring. And yeah, just, you know what I'm saying? Wally lock to confirm you definitely need React Roblox with React Lua. That's weird. I never noticed that, I guess. Yeah, you gotta import both, and then you use like I was just looking at the docs. It's very weird. I don't know, but let's go to the docs real quick. I forgot where the docs were. I'm not gonna lie. Am I retarded? I literally thought the docs were here, bro. Yeah, okay. What the fuck? That's not it. This is Roact though, so how is that fucking helpful? Doing Roblox game dev and anything. There's actual like React Lua docs though. I don't know why it's so hard to find. Like it's just Like you have to Google it. You have to Google it, bro. It's so weird. It's just annoying. Like you have to Google the fucking. Dude, I had it earlier. I had it open earlier, bro. React.js? No. There's actual. Nah, bro. There's actual React Lua docs, bro. Yeah, there's I'm on it now. There's actual React Lua docs. They're just not. They just like if you need more information, they recommend you look at the React.js, I think. Which is fine. But I was looking for is this it? No, this isn't it. I can't even remember where I saw it, bro. But I was like looking how you would set up a component real quick, and you literally like use like this right here. So like any hooks that you're calling on, you use React. But in order to create like elements, I think you're using React Roblox. Or no, this one uses React. I just don't even get it, bro. I don't know. The documents for this are dog shit. I'm not gonna lie. I just don't get it, bro. Like they're not even using I don't even know, bro. Yeah, it's 1.1 to React for the most part. A few things like from template. React Roblox is the app, then React is all the normal React stuff. Like the React hooks, right? Like the hooks and shit, right? But what is I still don't really understand, because here it's just using React in these. Like here it's just using React create element, like, you know what I mean? Like, and then it's also, I just saw it use like React use state. So I'm very confused right now. Like, why do you need React Roblox then? But it's also, I don't like that it's using stateful components here. I don't like that it has a stateful component right here when it's supposed to be like used in a hook. Like you're supposed to use hooks instead. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Yo, do you have a snippet? Are you in the server star? Do you have like a snippet you could show me? Like a quick snippet of like how you're importing the shit? Not in the server. If you want to join, it's in the description. Migrating from legacy. Look at this, bro. Look at this. This is if you're using Rokit, isn't it? This is if you're using Rokit, right? Yeah, or no, Rotriever. Rotriever, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I use Wally too. Bro, at Compat. What the fuck is Compat, bro? Like, actually. I don't know, bro. I wish it would give a clear example of, like, what this shit look like. Maybe we can find something in the OS server though. Oh, here's something. Okay, here's an example where it's using both imports. Okay. Create root. I've never used create root, so I don't know what the fuck that is. React Roblox, React create element. Okay. So, are you using React Roblox? Like React is the, I don't fucking get it, dude. React Roblox in this example looks like it's some extra shit. Like it's using Act. I've never used Act before. And then create root. I've never used that. And then you got React in this. Just using whatever else. Yo, what up, Lazoon? What is React for? It's UI management. UI creation and functionality management, whatever you want to call it. I'm rarely using React Roblox except to create portals. Got you. So you need React Roblox to, you can't create portals with React, just the React import? Why are we censoring out Emma? It's crazy. Otherwise, it just straight React. Maybe I can get you a simple setup snippet. Got you. I think React is just fragments. Like, what do you mean? Let's ask ChatGPT, bro. Let's ask ChatGPT, bro. React fragments are a little diff. Well, I know fragments as create a fragment, where you're like, you know what I mean? That's what I know fragments to be. Where you have like a bunch of elements in a table. You want to children them to whatever. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. That shit funny as fuck. Yo, I called RC a she earlier too. That's just my default for people, bro. Like, that's literally my default for people. Yeah. Alright, what does this say? We need to import both React Lua and React Roblox using a new version of React because React has been split into two separate libraries as part of its modernization. Why though? That's stupid. This is the core React engine written in Lua. It implements its functionality React concepts. So React Lua is for hooks, reconciliation, JSX style APIs, component lifestyle. React Roblox. This library is the platform adapter for Roblox, similar to React DOM and Web. I haven't used React DOM in years. No idea what the fuck that is. Or React Native for mobile. Haven't used React Native or React Native. Providing bindings for Roblox. Get this out of. I think React Roblox is literally to just mount the app, and that's all I'm using it for in my game. I have two references to React Roblox in my entire code base, one portal and one to mount the app. The rest of the components are all React. Got you. So yeah, it's saying that, but it's saying that I see. It literally gave us a snippet of what you just said. That's cool. Hop on Blade Ball? Fuck no, dude. Fuck no. We were playing Blade Ball for way too long the other night, bro. Like, dead ass. Oh yeah, I meant Sumo Ball too. I know what you meant. So yeah, I guess that's it. Your entry point is React Roblox, so that's just React. Got you. I mean, I don't think it'll be too difficult, bro. Like, I'll figure it out. Fuck it. I mean, dude, I basically spent this whole time answering questions, fuck, and talking about the new React. It's already late as fuck, dude. Like, I gotta get off soon. I'm just gonna finish this game loop setup that I have. All right, that's it. Simple as fuck game loop. All right, what are you working on? Working on working on this game, bro. Untitled farming game. I don't actually want to say the name on stream, but I think it's gonna be sick. But I was just setting up the project. So right now the project is set up. And I just wrote down the game loop, so now I can just like literally set up the game loop. Super simple. I mean, it's gonna be so simple, bro, to set up. But I wanted to write down this list so that I can just, go in straight to coding it and putting it together. I am gonna use actually. My countdown class that I made. Um, I'm gonna use that. I can't remember if it was stable though, but I mean it was, but I don't know if it like ever broke. I don't think it's possible for it to break though. Although it's not like I don't think there's. I mean it's pretty well done. I just haven't touched it in forever. I think it'll be fine to be honest. I think it'll be fine. But I'm gonna be using the countdown instead of like doing a loop the other way um where you like have it in a run service event. So I might not use this to be honest. I don't think I'm gonna use run service for this project. I think I'm just gonna have the loop going, bro, to be honest. Um yeah. And then so basically, what's your favorite framework to use? Um, it's a good question. I was using knit for a very long time. And then now I'm not using it. Like I still use it on other projects, like old projects, but I'm not using it like moving forward. Uh, so knit was probably my favorite for a while, but honestly, React for React Lua for really Roact, but now I'm moving to React as well. So really Roact is my favorite probably. He's working on Still a Baddie. You're actually crazy, bro. Still a Baddie is actually nuts. Yo, did you see our Z's game ideas? Lazoom, those are actually RZ's game ideas, bro, in chat. Hold on, I gotta end the poll. That's crazy. 19 votes, holy shit, holy shit, bro. Yo, steal a stick is tied with neither total fumble. That's fucking nuts. Dude, I'm gonna end that fucking poll, bro. Uh, steal a knockback? Crazy. Actually crazy. Bro, did you see those notes I made? Those notes are fire, are they not? That's how I usually like if I'm like busting out a project, like and I'm taking it serious. That's how I usually do it. Like a good ass note list of notes like that. Low-key, I feel like still a stick could have 100 players. Yeah, facts. I mean, dude, walk however many studs until you get a hamburger has how many players? So honestly, it might actually be $1 million idea, RZ. Yeah. RZ's onto something, bro. RZ's onto the meta. RZ's onto the meta, bro. What would I do this for? So yeah, I don't know how many. Hell yeah, I'm writing down mines. Hell yeah, bro. Sounds good. I don't know how many players has walked for the burger for yesterday. You walked for 10 minutes. I know. That was crazy. I was zoning out too. Like there's something like it was I don't know, bro. There might be something to it, bro. Always hating. Yo, that is crazy. How do I want to do this, bro? Do I just want to do a repeat loop? What is this, bro? Like it thinks like what? Very weird. I don't know what that was. It wouldn't bring this down here. It was keeping it over here. Whatever though. Hmm. I need to look something up here, bro. I need to look something up. I think I'm gonna do this a little bit of research real quick, and then I'm gonna hop off. I actually need to go to bed at a better time tonight. Um, okay. Okay, it's teleport data. Teleport. Yo, what up, JJ? What's up, Martin? Expected count. Get arriving. That's what I wanted, bro. This is so corny. How's the sumo ball project going? It's going all right. The knockback is just really weird, and you teleport off the map sometimes. So once that's fixed, then the game will be at a point where it's playable and there's no bugs. It's just I would want to polish the knockback more and make it more fun. But at the same time, that might not be needed to get active players. Can you see it? Um, like, what do you mean? I mean, it's public. You want to go like check it out. I don't want to. I don't want to play it right now though. I'm not working on it tonight. Like, show it. Yeah. I'm not working on it tonight. If you want to play it, you can. But I'm about to get off here in a second. I just wanted to like look something up real quick. I was doing research. I was looking for get arriving teleport data. I think it is, bro. Let's like look that up and see if that's a real thing. It's teleport. Get teleport options. AI picture. Yeah, but it's good though, isn't it? I like it. I edited the colors too. I made it like look a little better. Added some contrast. Um, set teleport data. Teleport options. Get local player get local player teleport data? Is there not like this function returns the teleport data stored in the teleport options instance. Once a player has teleported, teleport data can be retrieved by player get join data and get local teleport data for more information. So you can't, is there not a way? Is there no, I'm, I'm actually kind of confused here. Is there no way to get like the data, but it seems cool? I feel like the dash could change a little, but it's still cool. Yeah. Um, I mean, like once you're playing with it, once you're playing the game and you're getting knocked back and stuff, the dash like starts to make sense, I think. Uh, but let me see. Like, dude, I thought there's a way. Is there a way? Is there only a method for getting local teleport data, or can I get teleport data for a like on server without player? Because I need to get the number of players that are going to the new place. Here it's only saying you can get teleport data on the server without a player using get. That's not what I wanted. Roblox AI is so dog shit. Bro, just hire a graphic designer for your game, please. Nah, I'm good. Um, where's the scripting, Alex? Knockback is nasty. Yeah, it is. Um, where is the get local teleport data, bro? Roblox AI is so shit, bro. Get arriving teleport GUI. What is that? If you want to get teleport data that isn't associated with a player, you can use get arriving teleport GUI. Like, what is that? Actually. However, you can use get teleport options method from the teleport. I think that's what we want. I think that's what we want is teleport options. Yeah, that's what we want. Now I remember. So I'm gonna write that down because that was annoying to kind of find. I'm not gonna lie. Uh, I just don't know why that took me so long to find that method. Get teleport options. That is what we want. All right. Yo, what up, Spin? But I'm not really gonna script tonight, like super hardcore. Like I'm literally about to get off, kind of. But yeah, like this is what I've been doing is just setting up for this new project. I've been setting up a list so I can just like crush it. Like this is not gonna take me long to like program this to program a game loop. Like what I'm doing is not gonna take me like it's probably gonna take me a day, if that. Like I wouldn't be surprised if I knocked it out in a couple hours or so. But yeah, I had to get this though because this is important because knowing how many players are in the match is important because I want to wait until all players are loaded in before we start running the cutscenes and stuff. just gonna put here. Just being real. What are you being real about, Clip? Are you still going on about like the shitty UI and stuff? It's actually crazy. What are some tips you recommend for Roblox devs just starting out? Don't care about things like thumbnails. Don't care about things like UI. Don't care about any of that shit. And just run your fucking game. Um, yeah. Actually, this is not meant to like. I shouldn't have did numbers here because yeah, I'm just gonna. You know what? Just gonna do this. I shouldn't have done numbers. It's just not important to know the number of each one of these. Like I'm reading it in order. It's fine. Because I don't want to have to change them every time I want to put another note in. All right, there we go. There we go. I think this is it. I think this is it for the game loop, dude. This is the little list. So now I can just get to cooking it up. Get teleport options. What does this look like? I'm gonna ask it a question, and I hope it gives me like a decent answer. Game loaded, I think you can only use on the client, no? I don't know, you guys probably don't know that. Discord is crashing? That sucks, bro. Can't open it? That really sucks. It's all good, though. Don't trip. Get teleport options will not run as soon as the place is created. It will only return the teleport options that were set before the teleport, which is not necessarily when the place is created. If you want to get teleport options as soon as the place is created, you should use the load event, which is fired when the game loads. That's what I thought. Where's the load event even at? It's not even. This guy's crazy, bro. I hate fucking Roblox AI so hard. Like, what is the game? What is the what is the loaded for the game? Is that it? That's not it. There's no way that's it. There's no way this is it. You think what? Game is loaded. Is that the event though? What the hell is this? What did I just do? Is that the event though, bro? Data model is loaded. Returns true if the client has finished loading. That's a client. That's a client event. That's a client event. That's not for the use linear velocity. I am using linear velocity for the dashing. Um there's no server-sided loaded event. You need your own and your server-side initializer. Like what? What would be your own? Like how would you go about making that? Like how would you know if a game is loaded or not? Is there a property? Because what I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to get teleport options. I'm wanting to get teleport options, but I don't want to try to get teleport options. I guess what I could do is just add a repeat. I could just add a repeat. Game.loaded connect. Is that a real thing though? Loaded is an event. Is it an event on the server though? Require all module scripts in a for loop. When it's done, set your own loaded variable to true and listen for that. I mean, if game.loaded is an event, bro. I mean, that's what ChatGPT said. Hold on. That's literally what ChatGPT said. Repeat task.wait until game is loaded, I think. Yeah, I feel like game loaded. Could that misfire? Is it possible that like you could not misfire, but like or like is it possible the game could load before the connection's even made? Is that even fucking possible? So I feel like the repeat loop would be better, no? Fires when the client. See, this is the client. Game.loaded is client sided. I'm telling you, RZ. Yo, what up, A? Yeah, this is client sided. What are you talking about, Star? Is this just a module loader? I don't think it's this deep though. I just need to get like teleport options. That's all it is. I think I'm just gonna add a repeat loop, bro. This is the only real way you can do server side loaded type thing. Yeah, got you. I'll uh I'll put this in resources real quick. I'll put this in resources, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna add a repeat loop because all I need to do is wait for teleport options to exist. Wait, what is he trying to do? Well, I want teleport options, so I need to get the amount of players that are for sure supposed to be in the game. Because I want to wait for all those players to have loaded in. So I'm gonna pass in the amount of players per match in teleport options. Do I use promises? Yeah, I use promises. What am I doing? Put it in the wrong channel. Alright. All right. Like, this might be goofy, but I just don't even care. It's gonna work either way. And it's not like it's gonna be an issue, so, like, fuck it. Dude, where did my shit go? Did I fucking back out of it? Oh my god. There we go, there we go. Get teleport data? Is that it? That's not it. Bro, I love how, like, teleport service. Get arriving teleport GUI. Bro, what? Get teleport setting. What is that? It is crouching. Get teleport setting. The function retrieves the teleport setting saved using the given key. This is teleport settings are preserved across teleportations with the same game. This means data can be saved using in one place and retrieved using get teleport setting. Why is there no documentation on actual get teleport options? It's just teleport data. But then when you go to get teleport data, it's only going over get local player teleport data. Game loaded is only needed on the client. Yeah, I'm hit. I posted in your code channel. Right on, bro. Get teleport data. Player. But that's the problem, right? Is I don't want it to be associated with the player. I just want the data. Yeah, so it's very simple, right? It's very simple, right? And I gotta get off after this, bro. Like really soon. I keep saying that. I gotta get off like now. But all right. I want to send in how many. I want to send to the new place how many players got sent. Okay, that's what I want to send in. Instead of waiting, like, yeah. And so what I want to do is I want to use a simple repeat and just wait for teleport options to be a thing. Now I just seen Roblox AI give me some get teleport options. But I can't find it in the docs anywhere. It's not in the docs. But I know it's a thing because I've used it before. And this is options that are not associated with the player. This is just information that's passed along. It's just teleport data, teleport options. I just don't get it. I mean, sometimes I feel like the documentation could be a little bit better. Like, for example, like, why isn't there I've used get teleport data before, but that's not associated with the character. Like I know I have, but I can't like remember for the life of me like what it was, what the method was. Teleport options. Instance.new teleport options. This is just showing I need options not associated with the player. I have an old teleport code I made like a year ago. Maybe it could help you. Maybe. What? Ask behind it doesn't hallucinate. It only gives info from sources. What do you mean? Behind it? Ask behind it? Like chat Jippity is crazy. Dude, what? Dude, there has to be, bro. So I guess what I can use is I can actually use get local teleport options, but I just think that that's goofy. I think that that's weird. See, and now this is saying, look at this, look at this, look at this. This is what I need, but like it's not in the docs. Only this is in the docs. But this method itself is in the docs. I don't know. It's really weird. That's just weird to me. It's just weird to me, no? Like that's weird, right? Like look, and it even says get teleport data. I know I've used it before, but then when you go to it, it starts going off about get local. Once a player is teleported, teleport data can be retrieved using the player get join data. Like, what is this? Like, I don't want to do player get join. Is this like, is get teleport data deprecated or some shit? And it's not telling us? I'm just going to use get teleport. I'm going to try to get teleport data, but if not, I'll just use this because this is fine. Get local teleport data, it'll work either way. So this is what I needed. I'm not going to spend any more time on this, bro. That's literally all I needed. Jesus Christ, dude. Show what Behind told you I want to see. Oh, I didn't even use it, bro. I wasn't even on Behind. I was on the Roblox AI, which is the worst one you could probably freaking use. Holy shit. Claude? I never heard of that one. Claude hallucinates. Yeah, they really do be hallucinating though, bro. Dead ass. Yeah, see that's player get join data. Yeah, thanks for the snippet, RZ. That's player get join data though. That's not what I wanted. So what we're gonna end up using, RZ, is one of the two. If this doesn't work, and honestly, I don't think they're not demonstrating. Like, look at this. So they're not demonstrating in the documentations that get teleport options is a thing, but it is. So I don't know why they're like not using it as a demonstration. I think that that's kind of weird. But they're just saying to use this basically. So I might just end up using this because this works the same. I feel like it's a little weird and misleading. I feel like it's like, but is this local too though? It says actually, yeah, get local teleport data, but like, I don't know, bro. Oh yeah, it is on client. So I'm just gonna use, and then I don't fucking know anymore, bro. But anyways, yeah. So this is client. I was like, that's really weird. We're just gonna use this. I've used this before. I don't know why they don't have it in the docs. Like, I don't know why there's no example of it. It's just weird. Shows you the source. It shows you the sources it cites. Got you. I'll keep that in mind, bro. I was talking to a game developer with over 20 years of experience, and he said Gemini 2.5 Pro is the best AI. Wow. What did you want? Why not use what I used? Because all we want to get is the amount of players that are going to be in a match, right? So I can start the loop. You know what I'm saying? So what I want to do is I want to have a loading type situation until all the players have loaded in for so and so amount of time, right? Because you never know if it's going to be 2 people per lobby, 8 people per lobby. You just never know. So I'm going to pass that information along, and we're going to get that information. Steal a femboy is actually crazy. What am I scripting right now? Just this right here. I'm just making a list, really. Yeah, I'm just making a list. Player added, because I would rather not rely on the player added for data that's for the place itself. It's not like player data. You know what I mean? But that's the thing. How are you gonna know? How are you gonna know when the? How are you gonna know when it's done? When it's done. And that's the thing. Is there an event? Is there an event that says, okay, the game is loaded in and all the players have loaded in as well? Is there something that says that? Let's look that up. Let's look that up real quick, and then I'm gonna get off, bro. But I'm spending way too much time on this. I could just do a repeat wait. And get teleport options is a thing. I don't know why. I don't know why it's not giving an example of it. This function returns the teleport data stored in the teleport options instance. Set teleport data. Yeah, exactly. Once a player has teleported, teleport data can be retrieved. So I don't understand, like get teleport data is a thing. Like, it is an actual thing. So I don't understand why it's going off talking about other stuff. And it's not giving an example for get teleport data. It's kind of weird. I don't know how it's like it's so incredibly simple what I'm talking about. I'll put it in the scripting channel, bro. Random number of players join a new place. The amount of players, not random. Set number, never constant, and always be different. Of players join a new place. How will the new place know how many players are supposed to be in the lobby? And so, yeah, we're just going to use teleport options. It's a real thing. I'm not even going to test it. I've used it before. I just was like thinking of another way to do it, but I'm going to just do that. ChatGPT says, yeah, ChatGPT might be hallucinating because ChatGPT says get teleport Get arriving teleport data. That's just not even a fucking thing, bro. I've never seen that before. Yeah, that's just not a thing. Alright, so teleport service. Oh my god, it's not even a thing. What the fuck? So Roblox AI was lying. ChatGPT is lying. Holy shit. Get teleport setting. What could the setting be, bro? A string? Get teleport setting. Might just use that, bro. Might just pass in like the number as a string. Fuck if I know, bro. When using teleport service, isn't there a parameter that allows you to pass in data between servers? Yeah, that's what we're going over right now. That's what we're going over right now. Ask Behind? What is Behind? Alright, let's just ask Behind real quick. Behind is malware, I swear to God. Can I pass in any number as a string and set teleport setting Roblox Studio? Beamed his ass. That's crazy. That's crazy. Setting name. Holy shit, dude. Setting, bro. That's crazy. 30. Using numeric values recommended. So teleport setting. Wow, Behind is actually kind of lit. Behind just looks way better than fucking ChatGPT, I'm not gonna lie. Like off rip. Off rip, it's like way better off rip. That's crazy. Alright, are we Behinders now? Are we all Behinders, bro? It's fine, but I like how you call it Behind. It is Behind, bro. It's literally Behind, bro. Come on, bro. Guys, chat, oh my god, Star doesn't know how to fucking spell, bro. He thinks it's fine, and it's clearly Behind. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, guys. Holy shit. I think, dude, I think Star might be a part of the PSYOP. I think Star might be a part of the PSYOP. This is Behind, by the way. This is Behind. This is what Behind looks like. That's what we're going over right now. Hold on a second, though. I think Behind might be a Star. Behind's definitely a part of the PSYOP, dude. Or no, not Behind, but Star. I don't know how to spell PSYOP. Bro, chill. What do you mean, chill? You're part of the PSYOP, dude. Run the fucking votes, dude. Run the fucking votes, dude. Is bro cooked or what? Is bro cooked or what, bro? Holy crap. Yeah, so get teleport setting. That's what we're gonna be using. That's what we're gonna be using, bro. That's cool. Teleport setting seems lit as fuck, and you can, I guess you can set like, you can set however many settings. The documentation is misleading though, bruh. Like, Pihind's lit, but like, if we look at this, set teleport setting. Set teleport setting. Let's look at what it says. Oh, never mind then. Never mind then. Okay. I just didn't even look at, I didn't even care to look at the documentation. Well, that's lit. We can use settings then. We can use settings then. That's lit. So that solves our problem right there. What do I vote for myself? Dude, you tell me, bro. You're part of the psyop. Your Roblox AI is taking over your Neuralink, dog. Dead ass. Dead ass, bro. Maze Diaz. What type of advanced coding is this? Probably using BS to code. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here, Naze? Alright, so we're gonna use get teleport setting. Get teleport setting. Alright. That's all I wanted to do, bro. I just wanted to get that resolved. Now I can just make this. That was like the one thing keeping me from making the thing, and I just wanted to get that resolved. I wanted to find the best way to do that. So we can just have settings now. Easy peasy. Think I'm finished for the day. I'm gonna hop off. It's 2 a.m. right now. Yeah, it's past 1. I should have got off an hour ago, so I am gonna hop off as well. Why are you not using Studio as itself? Because Roblox Studio is dog shit. I mean, dude, coding in Roblox Studio is a pain in the fucking dick. Like, no lie. Once you use VS, you're never gonna want to go back. Or once you get accustomed to VS, you know what I mean? Don't be scared of the new experience. Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro. Got any hits, Muddy? What does this mean? Or are you still learning? What are we talking about, bro? Like, dead ass. Is he part of the psyop too? Dub, bro, is cooked. Yo, Star, it looks like you're cooked, bro. That's crazy. Looks like you're actually cooked. Yeah, that's why I stopped talking. That's crazy. Dude, you went silent? You went silent because of the poll, bro? Dude, it's not my fault you can't fucking spell. Fuck, dude. It's not my fault you don't know how to spell behind or find, like the differences. Are you working on your own game or are you doing work? You use Minesweep? What the fuck are you saying, Minesweep, bro? Minesweep, like the fucking game? Like Minesweeper? On your own game right now? Bet. That's lit, bro. Bro, I should make a polls channel because I always post the polls in chat because they're so fucking funny to me. I'm gonna make a polls channel. You guys are vets. Jesus, you guys are vets. What are we talking about? But you guys don't have any hits? Maybe I should quit before I get like you guys. What the fuck? Do you not have any hits, Nays? Like, what are we saying right now, bro? You just gotta keep grinding, bro. You just gotta keep grinding. That's all it is. There's always gonna be there's always an opportunity, bro. There's always an opportunity. I'm trying to like go on my guru shit. I'm on my guru type shit right now, bro. I got hits, bro. Been paying my rent for 2 years now. Hell yeah. Oh, I thought you worked for a company, Star. Oh, got you, bro. Got you. Full-time solo? Nice, bro. What are your games? Dabble in English is nuts. I got some cash grabby stuff, nothing released entirely solo, but I have two almost done. That's all me. Got you. That's fire. Let us know, bro, when you're done. Yo, we're speaking of an AI. You know, Pizza Dev, you and him taught the Roact initially. Who's Pizza Dev? Well, Roact isn't really like React. Roact is like Roact, bro. Like stateful components isn't like I don't think. I mean, I've never used React like that. You know what I mean? Like stateful components, how Roblox does it. But yeah, Buddy was busy making a polls channel. Oh, got you, bro. Got you, got you. That's cool. Yeah, what up, Mace?
Congratulations, but you know they watch that shit. I ain't even gonna get mad. I'm young, black and
What's happening? I'm just kind of zoning out right now. I'm about to go to bed, bro. I don't know why this shit is so lit to me, bro. Like I love watching these videos. I know. He's wilding, isn't he? It's so funny. Gotta measure your skills. That's crazy. Yeah. Am I a front page dev? No. I've worked on some front page. I've worked on a front page game before. Oh, I work for so like I don't know if you're here, Star. I've worked for companies. I worked for GameFam, Dubit, and then Carta, and then my own like where I did multiple freelance stuff. But I'll never freelance again. I mean, as I say that, you could technically say that I'm freelancing for myself by just creating my own games, I guess, but not really at the same time. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm tired as fuck. But anyways, oh, so you going to RDC? Fuck no. Fucking no. That's not for me, bro. I would not ever want to go to RDC. I would not ever want to go there in my entire life. Um, I'd go to RDC, bro. Yeah, do your thing. It's not for me though. It's not for me. Not for me at all. Not at all. Like, it's trash. Have you gone? I've been invited several times and I've like said no every single time. I also have a daughter, so like that's kept me from going. But I've used that as an excuse. Like I probably could have went like one of the times I was invited. The other I could not have. But yeah. Nah. I'd like, bro. I'd want to. I don't know, bro. I got a daughter too. I played, bro. Yeah, one time a while back. Yeah. I've had some weird encounters while working in this industry, and I feel like there are a couple people that I would probably see there that I'd want to punch in the face. So I just don't want to go. Yeah. Yo, what is this guy talking about, bro? Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna get us out the mid tier tech. Yo, this dude is funny as fuck. I am, aren't I? I am, aren't I? I'm pretty near that shit. Yo. Okay, K4. Okay, sounds good, bro. Why'd you click it, man? I don't know why I clicked this, but I clicked it. Yo, dude. These streams are fucking funny as fuck. Yeah, stars and AI, bro. It's part of the Roblox AI psyop, dude. If y'all haven't been tuning in, this goes back like 2 weeks ago on stream, bro. It started with Malachi. He's asleep right now, probably, but it started with him, bro, and it's the Roblox AI psyop. Roblox AI is taking over Neuralinks, bro. This is how it goes. And they've got I think they're targeting people in my streams, bro. Roblox AI is targeting people in my streams, bro. And they got Star now, bro. Star, that's crazy. Yo, what's up with all the beef, bro? Dude, the random The random beeps are fucking insane on me, bro. Oh my god. What the hell? What the helly? What the helly? What is your avatar? Little Downy? What is that? What is that? Is Downy short for Down syndrome? That's actually nuts. Like that's actually crazy. That is wild. What is Vamp doing? I'm just like reading these chat, bro. Why is Vamp putting in scripts, bro? Yo, this guy. That's how you optimized? Oh, got you. Oh, okay. I'm just like, did anybody read that? I just noticed that. I like I remembered it. I saw it, but I didn't even, I wasn't paying attention. Bro, that shit is so funny.
Congratulations, but you know they watch that shit. I ain't even gonna get mad. I'm young, black and rich.
Currently on bid 11 on DevKings. Oh my god. No, you're not. Nays, I'm gonna tell you right now, DevKings videos are garbage if you're a beginner. They really are. I'm not gonna lie. That's my opinion though. Maybe some people had a good time with those. Maybe some people had a good time with those, but those videos are literally like he doesn't even know what he's talking about in those videos. He's just regurgitating the documentation. And it's the old documentation. Like, he's literally just regurgitating it word for word. He would get confused mid-video. Bro, he would... Dude, every single DevKing video, he does not know what he's doing, and he gets confused, and he can't remember what he's doing. And then he goes back, and then, like, he cuts sometimes. I swear to God, he goes back to the fucking documentation, bro, and then just regurgitates it. That's literally what it is, bro. It's copy word for word from the Roblox docs, bro. It doesn't make any sense. Do it on one sentence. What is happening, bro? Who's nuts, bro? Running speed function. Oh. Yeah, that shit is so funny. RZ is nuts, bro. Damn. He on your ass. He's actually on your ass, bro. That's so freaking funny, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Yo. Yo, that is crazy, dude. Yo. Straight to knife, bro. That's actually nuts. Dude, I feel like you and RZ would be like best friends, bro, if y'all met up. That'd be crazy. What are you guys saying is I should live on dev forums, bro? Dev forums, uh, like can be helpful, but if you're like a beginner or even intermediate, I feel like it cannot be helpful too much unless you understand that by using it you're improving the skill of like researching and stuff. Um, but like you shouldn't just like be on dev forums like trying to learn as a beginner. It's not going to be too helpful, I don't think. It's going to be maybe confusing because there's a lot of nonsense on there too. Like it's not like it's only solutions. Like there's also like just people talking and like, you know, going over shit, right? And sometimes it's wrong information. So it's like you got to kind of be careful. You got to understand that you got to filter out certain stuff. What dev forums can be useful for is if you have a question and you make a post. Like if you have a question and you make a post, people will answer, and sometimes you'll get the right answer, and it'll be helpful. I haven't used dev forums forever though. Bro, yo, dev, alright, I gotta get off like right now, but dev forums fucking banned me for 1,000 years. I'm not even kidding me, on my main account. I don't think I'm banned anymore, but on my main account, they banned me for 1,000 years. It literally said, you have been banned for 1,000 years. And then anytime I would log in, it would say, you're banned for like this amount of years, which was 1,000 fucking years, bro. And it was because, bro, you guys aren't gonna believe why, bro. 1,000 years, yeah, dog. All right. Bro, so like I would always make my posts with all lowercase, and since then they auto capitalized. I don't know if anybody used dead forms like years ago, but they used to not auto capitalize posts, and I think they did because of me. I really don't know why, but I would always not like capitalize my shit. I would just do all lowercase on my posts. And one of the like dev forums kept taking down my posts after a while. Like after a while, like I was doing it, but then he started taking down all my posts. I was like, yo, what the hell, dude? And then he hits me up and he's like, you're not capitalizing your posts. And I was like, are we dead ass? And I was like, so you're literally gonna sit there and abuse your power like that? And then as soon as I said that, he banned me for 1,000 years, bro. Like that was actually crazy. Bro. Dude, fucking death forms, bro. Just wait, bro. Wait 1,000 years. That's yeah, that's light work. Light work, bro. What is muddy, bro? Dude, the way this Nays Diaz guy talks is so funny, bro. Like, who is this guy? Yo, what up? What up, cool? Jesus Christ. He's part of the psyop? I don't know, bro. He might have started the psyop. He might run the psyop at this point. All right, Zoom. I'll see you, bro. I need a dip too, bro. All right, I'm getting off, bro. I'm getting off 100%. Fucking tired of shit. All right, thanks everybody for tuning in, bro. We figured out it's not get teleport data. I don't know where that is. It's just not existent, and we're using get teleport settings, set teleport settings. So teleport settings looks really cool. We're gonna use that. Problem solved. Yeah, bro, yeah, we behind it, bro. We behind it. Yo, behind is actually lit. I'm not gonna lie. That shit's actually kind of lit. Like dead ass. Is this the meta AI for scripting? Oh. Wait, what are we doing? So confused. Alright. People actually use promises in Lua, you, bruh. Dude, what's wrong with promises? What's wrong with promises, bruh? Behind is fire, dude. Everyone have a good night except for Lizzie. Lizzie is crazy. Yo, that is so fucking crazy. Oh my god. Dude, that's so funny, bro. I should have thought, why didn't I think of that, bro? God, I'm so basic, bro. I don't have any good ideas. All right. I'm hopping off. All right, have a good night, everybody. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll do some coding next stream. Maybe. All right. Peace out. No, wait, what? What, bro? All right, let's let Nays flex his code real quick.